Well, I caught my wife with a net on a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend. And so he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Now old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. Got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. But all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Oh, Red, ditching, have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, little heavy tree for the morning ground. Well, I paid off the guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. On he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Well, they pinned her up in the swampland about a mile just south of the gate. And I take old Red for his evening run. I just drop him off and wait. And the woman sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Oh, let's itching by a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, little heavy tree for the morning sun. Now Red got real used to seeing his lady every night. And so I kept him away for 3 or 4 days and waited till the time got right. Well, I made my run with the evening sun, and I smiled when I heard him turn red. 'Cause I was headed north to Tennessee, and old Red was headed south. And the woman sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Oh, Red's itching by a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, we'll have a tree for the morning. Now there's red-haired blue ticks all in the south. Love got me in here and love got me out. Got several seats, gonna leave soon. $100 bills, couple close time moves. Smell like a mentholated soda. Y'all smelling sweet when the weather gets hot. She got a dime, he's got $1, he's a kid coming for them way back in the run. Calling the king of the mountain, I'll be ready to the man. Even in a better contract, I'm doing the best that he can. Ball himself a camera down in Guntherville. blue way on back on the red. Always got a cold night that's in his head. He's got a dime, he's got a dollar, he's the king of 44 from way back in the holler. They call him the king of the mountain, a blue, red, and blue man. He's an independent contractor, but doing the best that he can. You can drink it by the glass, you can buy it by the jar. He told my sister that he'd make her a star. His cash flow's about 100. With a open up a line of a 10 and 2. You got a dime, he's got a dollar, he's the king of 44 from way back in the holler. They call him the king of the mountain, a blue, red, and blue man. He's an independent contractor, doing the best that he can. And if your cousin comes around, be sure to give a holler. They call him the king of the mountain, a blue, red, and blue man. He's an independent contractor, doing the best that he can. Damn, hurry up. We ain't got all day. Take the time. Did you hear that? The corner store smells like Pall Malls. The cashier wears the same overalls. The cops wash the blood off their hands with the moonshine they took from the moonlight. Cars burn into the dark sky. No leaves, nobody knows why. Dead bodies in the trees where I get my soul. Dead in rows. Dead in rows lead to the small trails. Headstones from the 1800s. Ghosts lurk till you feel the chill in your spine. In these pines, just Dirty South, you have raised me. Dirty South, Dixie made me. Dirty South, I love you, but sometimes you hate me. Times you hate me. South, whoa, 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 whoa. Dirty South, dirty South, dirty South.
Alright, guys, so I am here, obviously. Um, I'll try to make this one short and sweet to the point. Try being the operative word here. Now, I don't know how many of y'all watched the live from the other night titled This Setup. I've not got back to finishing that one yet, but it was quite lengthy. Now, that one seems to have made all kinds of people feel all kinds of right during it. There was obviously some weird drive-by shit happening. After a couple hours, in the background, been watching quite a bit of movement. Yeah, locally, blah blah blah. Anyway, here's the thing. Um, where to begin, right? It's always sort of a question, where to begin. And as always, I think the answer is you can start or begin at a great many places. Um, there's not many days, for a couple of years now, right? Where the question also isn't chicken or the egg. Um, Now there's some weird shit happening, though. Past couple of days, for sure. Um, since that live. Definitely. Last night got a little weird. The very few of you who were present last night, for certain things, for then within minutes, certain solo cup to jump up on PG's channel. It was a little more than weird as fuck. Especially after that thing having vanished for such a lengthy amount of time. Going all the way back to, I mean, dear. It started making appearances after, certain timelines coinciding again with June, and Summer's vigil, right? And then, certain shit around Ziggy and Dolly, as that shit was enacted again. After Jenny, Adrian, Penny, etc., la la la, already tried shit once, twice, a bazillion times. But it checked entirely the fuck out after some shit went down with Fred and Ziggy, certain stuff occurring around Fred in jail, it seemed like, and then people showing up here at the door, and all kinds of weirdness. But last night, it jumping up on PG's within minutes of what occurred here. Yeah, that's not weird at all, right? Mm-mm. No, I didn't listen. I was informed by others. I did keep it on mute while I lined up the times, and within how many minutes after what happened here that it jumped up on PG's. That's about all I did. Enough to compile. Right. Try not to listen to shit. Shut up the stand last night too, did it? Weird. Weird, me pets. Making the rounds, eh? Anyway. But it did so within minutes of what occurred here last night on PG's. And looked like from chat, at least, I'm other things were hot topics. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna go listen to the fucking audio on it, because like I said, I don't hear shit. So, I can identify shit when I hear shit. Anyway, so between that, bunch of shit background, right? Just gonna roll my eyes at that goddamn shit too. No, but see, today I checked the mentions section, right? I rarely touch shit. Yeah, that most of the more nefarious fuckers around here blocked from being able to tag me and shit anyway. So I don't really ever touch the mention section, but I'll tell you what. Swear got weird for me today. This evening. Now, we're just gonna play this all the way out, y'all. apparently 2 days ago, at least as of earlier, um, this shit stain mentioned me in this. The whole vid's about me. Bless its little black racist fucking ashy heart and always a known terrorizer of me at certain times when I mention certain things. TM thinks it's funny though. They're buddies from the way back. I know it tried to circle Josh at times too, etc. Whatever. But anyway, this one appears to have had a full fucking meltdown about it and felt some type of way. Weirdly enough, the only thing that correlates is my live titled the setup. I'll let you listen to this. If I was I'll be red. If I was see-through, I'll be red. If I was see-through, I'll be red. If I was see-through, would you just read my mind? Now to be the victim without you. Do you feel the same? Now you come. Do you feel the same? Now you come. Do you feel the same? Feel the same. Now you come. Do you feel the same?
Believe me? Before it. Not fucking around. I don't give a fuck. And Jody Sue, you ain't nothing but a Peggy Sue got married. And bitch, you got married like Peggy Sue did. And you got a lot of baggage and you sound like a smokestack truck driving fucky ass whore bitch. Exchange you, don't want nothing to do with you. You a ghetto ass slut. Shut the fuck up. Give me my cigarettes, bitch. You've had enough. Give me all my lighters. And a lot around here. Check your couch cushions. I'm about to steal all your food. You fat bitch. I'm out. Don't care nothing about you. If I went to visit her, I'd steal all her shit. Cigarettes is mine and her food. She's a fat, smokestack, iron ass, stupid ass, hillbilly, sucking bitch. Fuck you, Jody Sue. You part of the problem, bitch. You talk about that little girl again, bitch, you're a pedo. You got it, fat bitch. Smoke one for that. Light it up. Fine. No, you're taking a drag. Suck it in, bitch. I'll be red if I was see-through. I'll be red if I was. Don't believe me? Wait for it. Not fucking around. I don't give a fuck. And Jody Sue, you ain't nothing but a Peggy Sue got married. And bitch, you got married like Peggy Sue did. And you got a lot of baggage and you sound like a smokestack truck driving fucky ass whore bitch. Exchange you, don't want nothing to do with you. You a ghetto ass slut. Shut the fuck up. Give me my cigarettes, bitch. You've had enough. Give me all my lighters. Got a lot around here. Check your couch cushions. I'm about to steal all your food. You fat bitch. I'm out. Don't care nothing about you. If I went to visit her, I'd steal all her shit. Cigarettes is mine and her food. She's a fat, smokestack, lying ass, stupid ass, hillbilly, sucking bitch. Fuck you, Jody Sue. You part of the problem, bitch. You talk about that little girl again, bitch, you're a pedo. You got it, fat bitch. Smoke one for that. Light it up. Fine. I know you're taking a drag. Tuck it in, bitch.
Oh, that's Abe. Or supposedly Abe. Under another Abe channel. Video is titled Fuck You, Jody Sue Brown. Yeah. No shit. Anyway. Oh no. Sounds you know, like I've set Abe off on the night I did the live, titled The Setup, mostly about Squall. Cornbread, certain other shit. Weird shit, eh? That sounded entirely personal. And just the rage and anger there, right? Yeah. Anyway, this one does not have very many subs to it. But it's a newer supposed Abe channel. Alright. But boy, that sounds like some personal fucking rage there, don't it? Some psychotic fuckery about like Shay's safe place pulled. In that, I can discern threats on possibly something levied at a certain family member or something, and some weird fuck shit that is probably only meant for me to hear. But, you know, I find it a little more than concerning. And that something about that live the other night set a whole bunch of shit into motion, and got some folks like Abe here wilding the fuck out like this and threatening me, and I mm, now I don't know, but that little bit about if I visit or went there, whatever, is a little like, I don't know, bro. My accent seems like it might be a little close. Either way, I'd suggest not. I'd suggest not. Um, Now, here's the thing, right? There's definitely weird, very strange shit shaking, happening, going on the past couple days since that live. Thank you, Five. I appreciate that. Very much so. Um, Now, the problem is that it's shit dealt with the whole time, right? Shit I've dealt with in real time since right after Summer vanished. It's been a continual thing long before we were ever public, of our own accord anyway. Long before we ever spoke publicly in any room. Long before we did the WJHL interview. Right? This horse shit, man. And to follow Abe here up some shit. Right after I finished watching that fucking stupid video, um, I don't know. What happened was, probably what most people who think they've studied me after they've picked up a fucking psychology book or anything. And y'all know my love of words and deciphering and such, right? lyrics, music, shit like that as well. So it's not a big leap to know that I would probably go look up the fucking lyrics now is it to that song this shit stain played. Before that goddamn threat, whatever, full on losing its shit happened. So I go, as probably predicted pretty easily, and I look up lyrics. What are you gonna hit most of the time? I thought about hitting like fourth fucking search credit, but I went back instead and I scroll back up and hit the first. And then what goddamn happens? Whole screen goes blank on my PC. But only after what pops up. I hit the link for the lyrics. Screen pops up and asks me what's your description of evil? And then my PC goes, eh. Oh yeah. I was like, oh, they're so fucking cute tonight. I guess that was supposed to be a thing 2 days ago. Too bad I just now bothered to check. What's your definition of evil? Actually, what description is? What's your definition of evil? And as soon as that popped up on my screen, after I hit the link to the lyrics, whole PC goes blank. Oh yeah. I was like, well, that shit was cute. Now, thing is, I'm not sure what my definition of evil is, but I know what my definition of stupid is. And that's pretty much it right here. And, I know the last word's meant to be heard one way, right? You mentioned that girl again in your pedo, but it's actually meant to be heard as like a deado or whatever thing, because pedo doesn't make any sense in there, does it? Like, whatever. You big hard ass, fucking egotistical little hacker pieces of trash. Yeah, I got problems, bro. Anyway, I've dealt for so long with these fucking wackos across the world who think they're don't fuck around with cats types, the egotistical little shit stain hackers, fucking suburban brain rot bitches with too much fucking time on their hands, the genotypes, the pick me types, all the garbage. Those who, since earliest days, realized my love of language and how I can pick or see or center, who have used what 2 years ago was goofy ass AI, which now has built up to better AI. Obviously, tech advances quickly, and then they stick their own little sentences in it, in between. But that way, they hope I read it and it takes up my time, and I'm actually wasting my life trying to decipher and do it. No, you're gonna miss me. It's shit like you always have, right? I'm not in any mood for y'all's goofy shit. I've been over it for a long time. I can see it for what it is. Um, it's also, I mean, it's just so many things, right, that these people try to do. and that they've done in many other cases, and all the way back to the drama community to here. And like I've maintained from the first till now, half the shit is meant to seem like it's woohoo nutters, batshit people, whatever online, to where if it's called in as just a singular thing, people be like, the fuck? And I ignore it. Social media, it's just when nutter out there saying something, or so vague or vaguely done that they think it skips and skirts around, and yeah, whatever. It's also meant to make you look fucking crazy if you turn it in. But see, the problem is, like I've said quite frequently lately, is it's the compiling of all your vague bullshit and the totality, and having had enough time to line all you sons of bitches up and how you mingle with one another, and what your true connections to each other, and the receipts, and those who are traitors in your own camps who are fucking coughing you up left and right, and those who have long ago coughed you the fuck up. Um, that will inevitably lead to your fucking demise and show the totality of your fuckery around some of us, where it concerns Summer's case and otherwise, and hopefully be able to lead back to you any other cases on the other shit you've done, including actually being able to drive people to the brink of insanity with your horseshit and causing them extreme mental and emotional fucking terror and like psychological fucking warfare on them. Um, and those you've even driven all the way back into the drama community into committing unaliving events and shit to get out of just your baby-fied bullshit, cons and schemes and shit like that. Alright? Some of you motherfuckers back here behind these goddamn icons are no better than murderers for hire and clout. And you should be held accountable for what you've done. The blood you've truly shed, the lives you've really destroyed, you know? And hopefully what you've done and the way in which you've done it and the length in which you've done it around Summers is what gets you caught. Now, furthermore, on top of all that fuckery, okay, you have opportunistic, douchebag, chicken feed, cornbread ass motherfuckers playing some long game, right? Always comes back chicken and egg there, though. But I think at least since summer vanished, that's been a thing that's been happening, and I can see a great deal many inside of this community, including several creators who have real ties back into that shit, and who have targeted and tampered with all of us, and those who visited panels and been fake fucking people in the community, all these things, right? To where you tried to use this fucking realm to target certain folks and use summer vanishing to do it. Now, I'd hope your little paws are clean where it concerns June 15th, but a whole hell of a lot of you, cornbread and chicken feed alike, have been opportunistic little vultures, at the very least. What's weird about that, though, is you're gonna have fucking Monster and Stall and shit involved in some of that fucking stupid shit. Mostly because Stahl doesn't know any fucking better, because she's a fucking cold ass idiot who has no idea what the truth of anything is. Because she's been lied to from the get. Anyway, for several years, I placed it at least to like 3, 4 now. Well, yeah, about 4. Anyway, um, yeah. Plus, she's her own little fucking. So she don't give no shits. Anyway, thing is, all of you combined have been an attempted reign of terror. Um, from the way back. Tempted this, tempted that, tempted whatever's fuck, whatever's fuck. I don't really give a fuck. And I really don't give a fuck how any of y'all feel about it. Now, thing is though, what a lot of you forgot is that I've dealt with an absolute goddamn monster for almost 3 decades of my life, which is most of it. My earliest years were also spent with a monster, and everything in between has been, I don't know, always monsters of one variety that are circling, and I many that make some of these you all fucking lose your shit about look like angels throughout my lifetime. I'm sort of used to shit, bro. I'm used to the fucking games. The mind games, stupid shit, having to decipher wording, all this shit on a daily in order to survive each day. Right? And to pick out the tones and all these other things, right? In order to survive each day. To figure out what's really what's real, what's garbage, what's gaslighting, what's giveaway, what's this and there. In order to survive every day, that's what I had to do. But I am aware that coming from where I do, I can also be vulnerable to, my brain trying to see red flags where there are none. So I do always keep that in mind. And I try very hard to think shit through and to step over false red flags. You know, anyway. All these games you're playing are useless. All these psych books like Penny and the others have picked up trying to figure out how to fuck with me, to annihilate me, to do whatever. These douchebags back here holding baby ass psych degrees and stuff, trying to predict whatever just to fuck with me on all levels. It's some of the goofiest shit I've ever seen. The AI crap, y'all might as well knock that fucking shit off. It's been boring the fuck out of me since the earliest days with the Facebook messages and the 40 owls and raincoats and the pigeons and the garbage, and I ain't. Y'all really bored the fuck out of me. the cornbread and the chicken scratch and all that. Y'all ain't scary. You weren't scary then. You ain't scary now. I don't care how many of y'all pissed off for whatever reasons. I don't care how many you send like Abe and the others. How much shit you're trying to play and tamper with. It's fucked, right? All of you, for one reason or the other, are opportunistic little vultures. You also forget that not everybody you're fucking dealing with is an army. And you're not going to trigger certain folks to be running down goddamn freeways and shit. Um, like with Mullen and Benny trying to get goddamn Ernie's poor ass killed and then setting him hold the fuck up and everything else, much like they've done rap and using Linda up here in this court again, like they did chicken on a stick up here in this court already. Both featuring Chris Sims of the CZ variety. Weird, eh? Linda of the Coleslaw 333, the Cat Lover, whatever. It definitely ties back into certain shit around here variety. That's not weird or anything. But yeah, you got the wrong girl. That's all I'm saying from the beginning. All of you. I guess tonight I'm supposed to be fucking terrified for my life or something, considering what all's been shaking loose. Supposed to be fucking scared. Silence. It's not gonna happen. Can it already? Y'all are just I don't know what to tell you at this point. And with stuff that fell loose yesterday, it's the ground beneath others that yeah, it's other people's trees that should be shaking, the earth moving below their feet. Me, I'm gonna sit here, continue to ignore your all's bullshit, roll my eyes at it, like I have for a very, very long time. Um, I know y'all think with your powers combined, you're gonna. I don't know what y'all think. I know there's a couple different groups here. Y'all got all your own different wants, needs, needful things, whatever. I really don't give a flying shit about any of them. Never have. Um, upper hand, you say, Vixen? Oh no. Not big on playing cards. Now, strip poker, but that's probably because I like everything pretty bare and transparent. But what I do think holds true inside of all y'all's fuckery the past several days is that somebody definitely feels some type of fucking way about that goddamn lie about that the other night. You know what I'm gonna say is fuck you, bitch. And the horse she rode in on. To Abe, you're right, buddy. I'm gonna keep smoking. You know what's weird though? It's really weird. Reds, right? I've always got a problem with that, but you open a package, mm, and one red calls to you, right? And it's surrounded by so many others. But the one asks you, to smoke it. And then the rest around it. It's a hell of a thing, isn't it? Truth about Marlboro Reds. Pretty astounding, really. God, but I guess a lot don't realize that. Probably don't know the truth around. Hmm. Interesting, Dixon. That's Monster's brand. Oh yeah, true story, Vixen. It was hell. It may have moved up to like fucking Newports now since it pays no child support and scams the fuck out of you and gets paid for terrorizing me with order protection and police behind the scenes. Just waiting to be like, I've been a good boy, couldn't order, come on, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well. Either way. Thing is, I, I don't think certain cigarettes would last for certain things. Had it not been for like the attempted sales of certain hunters and things in the way back. Probably never a good move to try to sell off or sign off certain children, because you may piss off the wrong cigarettes amongst you, and they may have the last laugh. Anyway, anyway, I don't know. The truth of cigarettes from the way, 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 way back times. Oh dear, excuse me. Yeah, I think bucket list. Um, I'll continue to smoke. If I might attempt to quit, something dire happens. Anyway, I don't like the continued fuckery and tampering with real courts and using all that shit in these places to set up individuals to terrorize the fuck with, especially locally. Like, do you don't think you've done enough already? Man, I know y'all trying to tie up some fucking loose ends in your criminal fuckery around Summers case, and all of us around everything, every witness you can find, every person you can locate. I know y'all are terrified and y'all are going full tilt and trying to tie up all them loose ends and shit, right? A lot of you, especially top tier, trying to keep from being found the fuck out at all. I don't think that's gonna happen, quite frankly. Y'all did too much. Far too much, and you still are. And I think, like any law enforcement looking at the shit that even is occurring here locally in these courts and just puts the basic bitch pieces together with all that. Yep. That too is leaving evidence of your all's crimes and how far you all go. Fuck with people. Run everything. Now, whether those lead all the way back to June 15th or have anything to do with the vanishing this summer, I don't know. Chicken and the egg, right? What I do know is that it's all concerning, and a whole hell of a lot of people have been playing all kinds of criminal. around um, Summer's case and in this investigation in real life since hours after she vanished. Targeting the shit out of a whole hell of a lot of people. A whole lot maybe got wrapped up in it by accident by these creators, using them as buffers, some unknowingly at first. Didn't realize what little parts these creators were having to play as buffers. Then they got terrified and upped their game, trying to get out of it, trying to get away from some of the creators and shit that got them wrapped up into shit. As always, I'll just tell y'all, if you're one of those, best thing you can do is contact feds and law enforcement. Let them know, no matter what trouble you think you're going to be in. It's better to turn the major ones in first. Just like they say, right? Ain't that what Benny and all them say? Ain't what they threaten people with all the time? Like rapping them, they best be the first one to the deal, they best be the first one to whatever, la 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 la. Them wink nods at helping them if they acquiesce or they do whatever it is they fucking want them to do, much like CZ and the Linda shit here. It's real fucking weird, right? So, it goes, grabbing links attached to shit pretending to be Benny's judge and links to the actual court and all that shit that could have only ever benefited Benny and posted and shared by CZ after Benny informed her of the Linda lawsuit here locally against her. That Benny had far too many details and included a quote we around on it, before even CZ did. It's real strange. CZ suddenly being like, "Oh, I'm now the peace pad." Y'all, criminals are criminaling right in front of your face for entertainment purposes only. Right? This is some fucked up ludicrous shit, and it's meant to sound batshit and crazy and whatever. That way they can, you know, they hope that that fact alone will keep anyone who dares speak about it to anybody or calls Ellie with or anything else. Ellie will look at them like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Or, you know, "This bitch sounds batshit," or "This dude sounds batshit," right? It's also what they rely on. They hope that, and they're used to that because they're in and out of cases generally very quickly, unlike Summers, where there's been years worth of compiling of the vague bullshit and the garbage, the repeats, right? Like, oh, I don't know, say the numbered posts by Piper and Jenny and Adrian's and all that, and then the Google Meets and all this, and trying to enact false 5150s and all that coming from Squelch. I mean, all these things, right? And years worth of it. Background movements, proof, etc. But this place does generally rely on that. In all the other cases where they're so short, uh, you know, if called cops, to any of these vague things they put out, or AI writing, or whatever, goofiness they get up to, or like, say, go all the way back to the beginning, right? And breaking down the conathon they had going and stuff. And the WJHL interview and all that, and Lady R, and the 40 Hours in Raincoat shit, and her fucking mess. Such. It all revolved around Q and this group, and Tiffany, and AB, and the rest, and MGL, etc. Vague threats. The mention of WJHL stalker in their area. Luckily, I was surrounded by investigative journalists who knew what was really fucking up in real time when all that took place around Lady R and all that night, and the stalking of us, and extreme bumper riding in a dangerous way that night back here, and then Lady R starting her shit up and all that. Um, yep. So, you know, when you start being able to peg this group from like day 3 of coming into contact with them, is something real fucking wrong with all of them. And then you get fake feds, and you get stalkers, and you get vague threats, and 40 owls and raincoats, and stupid attempts at manipulation along psychological and emotional means, and all these things. And you can see it for what it is because, well, you've lived with monsters your whole life, and your wiring is able to pick them and their stupid games out and all this. The compiling has been great for years now, and it makes it a little different than these other cases where they were in and out pretty quickly, and anybody they were doing it to would look nuts if they just called in or freaked out about one vague threat, and Ellie'd be like, "The fuck? This bitch is crazy. This ain't nothing. No, it's just social media. It's just whatever." See, they fucked around far too long, like I said, Summers. And they're still fucking around, and they're still trying to weasel their way out of all the fucking around they've done. But I guess tonight I'm supposed to be goddamn absolutely fucking terrified. Now, could this be actual shit here locally shaking? Sure. Could it be the 40 owls and fucking raincoats, goofball bullshit? Sure. Could it be the egotistical little fucking hackers and tech junkies around the world and suburban brain rot Karens with too much goddamn hobby time on their hands? Oh yeah. Combo of just nutters running amok too in the world that are true crime junkies. Ah, there's always that too. Could it be people that are taking real goddamn exception to that live I did the other night? Oh yeah, there's definitely some of that mixed in there as well. But at the end of the day, all I can say is I'll be damned if and I have a smidgen of an idea of what it's actually meant to do is force hands, or fuck with me again in a way that you know makes me feel threatened enough um to where it distracts others or takes them away from Summer's case. And here's what I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers. Nah, you're not gonna use me for that. So I'll stand for where I'm at. And y'all can carry on. But you're not gonna use me to distract or take away from Summer's case or attempt to use me to make others run off into rabbit holes. You can go fuck yourself. Because despite popular narrative driven Kool-Aid drink shit around here, I do give a shit. Always have. Um, and I am really searching for answers and truth and waiting on justice, you know? And I'll continue to speak as I fucking like. I don't give a shit which group or section of this place or whether it feeds into real local shit here or otherwise or across the country for all I give a flying fuck. Um, I'll continue to speak and continue trying to find or do what I can where I can. And continue to compile, make those aware as they need to be aware of your all's horseshit. Um, and I guess y'all can continue to act fucking stupid around the world. You can continue being 40 owls in fucking raincoats for all I give a shit. You can continue being your own little stupid, ignorant ass fucking versions of don't fuck with cats. You can continue being our fucking local stalkers and assholes and weirdo freaks around the world, true crime, suburban brain rot junkies. I just don't give a shit. The shit you all do is goofy, unnecessary, and you are tampering with and fucking with real people's lives and doing very terrible goddamn things in and around all of these cases. For years, before, during, overlapping, and carrying forward, y'all are not good or kind. You are not advocates. You are not. Yeah, man. Y'all are fucking horrifying fucking monsters. You're all set up shit, fuckery, hacking, doxing, I mean, all the shit. Tragedy pimps and their tribbles have gotten up to 40 owls. Don't fuck with cats. I gotta tell you, y'all would probably be my definition of fucking true evil. Yeah, you all, hands down, all these quote monsters. All of you all talk about much fucking court proceedings for and all this. Man, y'all are more disturbing, gross, and monster-like than those son of a bitches behind defense tables will ever be, in my opinion. You all are some awful goddamn human beings. And I really don't give a shit how many of y'all take that either. I don't give a shit about your fee-fees. I don't care a fuck how you feel about it, cry about it, get obsessed about it, whine about wanting to stab me in the fucking eyeball or threaten me like Abe over there, right? I don't really give a shit. It's been years of this shit now, y'all. I ain't crazy and you all um ain't gonna make it so, and you really do truly bore the ever loving fuck out of me. You wanna scream and cry and whine about anybody around the summer, fuck around with shit or being this or being that. Y'all need to sit down and think about fucking fuck shit you all done and targeted, and for how long, all of us, before we were ever even public, dude. It was in hours at Summer Ranch. The absolute insanity and chaos, it became a thing because y'all made it. Jerry Springer shit, salacious shit, all that around everybody. Though we are double-edged swords, what you all chose to do, tried to do, attempted to enact, all the setup shit, all the fuck shit, all the extreme targeting that created all this chaos out here in public realm and social media. That's what you all chose to do around each and every one of us. Some of us really hard in particular. And then in the same breath, y'all doing it. But you're the problem, no. Y'all need to sit down with that shit. What you've done, the pebbles all you creators have dropped, the Kool-Aid you fed to subs, the shit you've made innocent human beings who really care about real crimes, real children, real women, real victims, real families. What you've done to the vulnerable, those with less comprehension skills and maybe intellect than a lot who do have a tendency to follow these things and meet certain demographics. What you've done to those people alone, to mislead them, to make them be the pebbles in the pond, the disseminators of false and misleading info that's kept and continued the chaos and the rumors and the lies and the bullshit. You creators, I don't know how the goddamn fuck y'all sleep at night. But you do. You know why? Because you know better than Monster over here, or any of those you pretend to give a fuck about, injustice and sinner. You are fucking monsters. You're manipulators, you're fucking cons. You're goddamn tragedy pimp trash. And you don't give a fuck whose lives or cases you fucking destroy as long as you all get goddamn paid. And as long as you can rake in millions and millions and millions of dollars just like you have in Summers. In each case, you all rake in a whole hell of a lot. But in Summers, all of us, my name, my children's, the torment, chaos you've manufactured, the lies you've told these subs, the way you've misled them. You've led them so goddamn far astray from basic truth, facts, made everything and everyone spitting out basics, truth, facts, sticking with law enforcement with the no outside searchers or the all things are on the table or any of that, making them seem like mayors or like they just don't want anybody in there and it's sus or whatever, right? They're the only one of us around here sticking with elite are those you try to discredit the most. Well, you don't tell them what LE's actually said in their entirety. You don't play all the parts. Your handy dandy notebooks are fucking imaginary. Your goddamn photos are doctored. You lie and you spin and you weave just like on fucking wheels. Maybe worse. And you have all these innocent people around the world following you. Like your goddamn Pied Pipers are fucking evil. True grossness. True crime, right? You all are the true criminals. You're committing crimes every goddamn day. Right here in front of the fucking world, feeding it out to your chat as entertainment only. Y'all are some sick pieces of shit. You 40Ls, same applies. You wanna be, don't fuck with cats. Dumb sons of bitches, you ego-driven fucking hackers. Suburban brain rot Karens who dream of being in a case or around it or wherever enough to play pick-me's. Ones who would do anything for their name to be in blue with a fucking ranch or riding a panel. Y'all all got some fucking problems. More serious than shit than any of those y'all swear to be the ones with issues. Either way, it's like I can go through these things, all these things. It's like the way back receipts I gave to Josh over to Lab tonight. It's long been known by those paying attention that at least it was put out by certain reporters in the very beginning that Summers' case was considered foul play. They hadn't named suspects, but there were persons of interest, multiple. And I think he's going to post it on his community wall. I know he asked me for permission. I don't know why, because it's a fucking reporter. So, it's out there for anybody to see, I'd assume, unless he, like others, decided to go back and edit or erase it. Because that does tend to happen right here, too. But I do have a tendency, even media. But, anyway, I think it's long been known it's considered foul play, some variety. And that it wasn't person of interest, it was persons, multiples. And do note on the It's one of the Fed websites, at least to a certain point, and I know in other news articles they list in a certain order. And I probably have the receipts for that too. But they list in a certain order, right? I mean, it's either walking off or foul play. One of those is one, and then two, and then kidnapping and abduction is mentioned. But it's sort of listed in an order, right? But no, I'm not sure what. But abduction on are kept separate from foul play. Now, I don't know what your definition of foul play is, but but there is a reason that I've always said for those who have listened that because this place is always fit out to everybody that because of a scream, I assume, and blah blah blah, and they feed you a narrative about what or whom I believe or whatever, right? Or what my theory is. But if you notice, I never really give my quote theory or any of the true fires and puzzles I burn or work, and there's a reason for that. But I've always sort of said out openly that controlled and foul play are where I'll land for the most part. Now, in those first days, I don't know. I hadn't stepped back enough yet in those first days they went by so quick. Don't really know what to think. Definitely know you can't trust certain motherfuckers. All kinds of shit is afoot with Monster and his monster parents and Stall too, and all kinds of fuckery and everything moves so fast. And then you're asked certain questions that ring every goddamn alarm bell for you. In a few days of summer vanishing, and when you're hit broadside with certain shitty looking motherfuckers like you're kidding me, right? Oh hell. How in the hell did you just ask me that fucking question, bro? That tells me that, yeah, ain't the right folks on certain things. Whatever. All you can do is hold hope in the best. And, that's all I still do. While I work my own fires and puzzles and pieces and go through receipts and do and just whatever. And stay on these tragedy pimps' asses as much as possible. And I know a whole hell of a lot of y'all out here have been misled to think I started the YouTube immediately after Summer vanished. Those who know the truth and have been here with me since the beginning know that. I was on Facebook, quite content there, and if any of this been, they tell you that I moved to YouTube for money, but dude, I could have literally monetized my Facebook and made bazillions just off that without having to have cash apps or anything. In the very earliest days, I did not do that. Instead, I shut that motherfucker all the way down. I came here, like I've always said, to hunt these tragedy pimps after they fucked with us, and to control what the fuck Squall and them were doing. Blackmail shit, fuck shit, and my Facebook shit, and everything else. And to track these some bitches after they dared to fuck with me and my children, and etc. And also to speak out about DB, and all kinds of other things. And that took a bit. I've not been here since day one, and I was one of the last to actually come forward publicly. If you've been fed the narrative that I came here for XYZ, or that I immediately monetized my YouTube, or that I immediately put up cash apps, I got news for you. You've eaten shit and drank Kool-Aid. And if you believe that these creators have a right to us, our images, our words, and everything else, and to torment the fuck out of us and make cash off of it, but we can't throw cash up, I don't know what the fuck to tell you other than your mind fucked as hell. They're nobodies. They don't have any fucking skill sets. They don't. They're fucking junkies and criminals and abusers behind icons. Mind fucking you into believing that they have a right to pick up goddamn YouTube and abuse people, torment them, hack them, destroy their lives, and destroy cases for monetary fucking gain, and to sell their CBD and their cookies and their fucking oils, and funnel money through places and into crypto around the world and all kinds of other shit in each and every case, and fuck a lot of them up on purpose to where there is no justice and the cases can't be solved and all this other crap. They're nobodies, man. They're criminals doing what they would do in normal everyday life, but they found their little swimming hole of joy here, and people with true hearts to take advantage of, just like real abusers and cons and criminals do in the real world. But here they found an electronic buffer to where tech and laws haven't met yet. And they're doing it all for you all under the guise of entertainment purposes only, or swearing to you that they're advocates when most of them hold more criminal fucking records than those they quote talk, shit about or hunt or do whatever the fuck, right? It's like, and most of them are addicts of one variety or another, and they're all whatever, you know, nope. I don't know what to tell you other than you're watching true criminals pretend to do true crime while committing crimes. I just don't know what to fucking tell you, but they're destroying these cases and they're destroying real lives and they're pulling real crimes against people in real life, and they're setting up shit and they're tampering with shit and they're blackmailing and they're threatening and they're intimidating witnesses, and they're trying to discredit, they're trying to also tamper with jury pool selections and mislead law enforcement or overwhelm them or use you all as subs and members in chat to do that. As they put up the numbers and say something, and give you little clips that are out of context, and putting up 1-800-TBI fine on the screen as the pebble drops, so y'all go, oh my god, I've got to report so-and-so around so-and-so's case, like y'all done many of us around Summers. It was goofy as shit, and you've taken real agents' time off of Summers' case, thinking you were helping because these creators have made you think you are. Though Leslie Earhart and Lawson and all of them have begged for you motherfuckers and the world to please not call any tips in regarding any YouTube videos. They've literally said that in those words. Because the feds do indeed see what these creators are and what they're using you all for. That way their hands stay as clean as possible, or they think they do. And they've done this in every case. Every fucking case. Same song and dance, same setup, same narratives. Law enforcement's corrupt. Nobody cares. Nobody in the community knows. Oh, look, the babysitter, the neighbors, the fry guys, the anons, also a screen neighbor. All these. And it's all the same players, all these same little creatures, all the same shit, all the same song, all the same MGL, Justin, Lockdown, Olivia, all them on the ground, bullhorn bullshit, provocateur crap, messing about with evidence crap, all the mid-tier flunkies, the low-tier flunkies, the first off the bridge flunkies, They all have local contacts they make that are very reminiscent of the Brads and Cams and there that all get channels at some point, then they're thrown off and wrapped up, threatened, whatever, in silence, and all that, and hopefully scared from reporting because by the time they're too wrapped up, did far too much criminal shit. It's never ending song and dance, but it is same in almost each and every case. Look at the level of tampering and Karen Reed and all that shit for Turtle Boy. And I'd tell you that even that isn't even a 2% of the type of tampering and terror they bring in Summers' case. And what they've done in the Karen Reed thing, damn, that's bad enough. But from where I'm sitting, they've done far more than that, Summers, and to all of us around, and to our children, and the misuse of services, and the setup attempts, and all the crap they're doing. False lawsuits, false this, whatever that, reports this, attempted swatting shit, attempts at fake 5150, all this shit they've done. And it's unfucking believable. But that's what they hope on, right? And that generally works as a strategy because of how quickly the others move with the other cases. But in this one, you're looking at close to almost 3 years of it. Leaves a hell of a lot of evidence behind, as opposed to the other cases they've done. I think we're going to play this one more time for posterity's sake, just because I feel like it. What do y'all say? Oh, do y'all want to know what the lyrics on this are, by the way? Hmm? They go thusly. And the song's name is Do You Feel the Same? The moon covered, determined to find my place of hiding. Try to detach, try to decrease, to make it easier on me. Despise myself for what you've done. Sent me back into my world. Hold yourself, 'cause no one will. I'll make it easier. Now I have managed to be the one, to be the victim without the gun. Do you feel the same anyway? Now you've come. Do you feel the same anyway? Now you've come. Stay alert, 'cause I'm obsessed. Surely I can't be depressed. Could I be read if I was see-through? Or would you just read my spine? Would I be read if I was see-through? Or would you just read my spine? Now I have managed to be the one, to be the victim without the gun. Do you feel the same anyway? Now you've come. Do you feel the same anyway? Now you've come. It repeats, and then it goes, do you feel the same anyway? Hold yourself, 'cause no one will. I'll be there to take the spill. Cleanse your soul, change the tide, and ride the wave back into me. Be the one, without the gun. And then, the refrain, do you feel the same anyway? Now you've come, repeat, repeat, repeat. Right? Alright.
If I was you, if I was you, I wouldn't you just leave my phone? Now next to be the things that we found. Believe me? Wait for it. Not fucking around. I don't give a fuck. And Jody Sue, you ain't nothing but a Peggy Sue got married. And bitch, you got married like Peggy Sue did. And you got a lot of baggage and you sound like a smokestack truck driving fucky ass whore bitch. Exchange you, don't want nothing to do with you. You a ghetto ass slut. Shut the fuck up. Give me my cigarettes, bitch. You've had enough. Give me all my lighters. Got a lot around here. Check your couch because I'm about to steal all your food. You fat bitch. I'm out. Don't care nothing about you. If I went to visit her, I'd steal all her shit. Cigarettes is mine and her food. She's a fat, smokestack, lying ass, stupid ass, hillbilly, sucking bitch. Fuck you, Jody Sue. You part of the problem, bitch. You talk about that little girl again, bitch, you're a pedo. You got it, fat bitch. Smoke one for that. Light it up. Fine. I know you're taking a drag. Suck it in, bitch.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, look, we have Mr. Rogers. Who wants to make chicken sandwich? Bliss. Anyway, y'all. Yep. Has that Shay, like Shannon Dyke from Kentucky, flavor to its fucking wacko, don't. But something about the other night in that live titled The Setup has pissed some folks off for having him acting all kinds of funky ways. That included, that sounds personal to me. We're just completely obsessed. For pay, of course, of some variety. Aren't they always? Man, so weird. enhanced. You have pants. Can you grab the background on that one and then box it? Yeah, I mean until it slips here and there, you know. But anyway, um, yeah, if you grab all of it, including the bids and the content, etc., take a gander around. Block. Because I'm trying and it ain't quite working, you feel me? Probably be cautious. Anyway, yeah, but like I said earlier, things been a little funky. Anyway, yeah, I assume that what's being attempted right now is another act of what they hope will be terror of little and all. I ain't having it. You fuck sticks can fuck off. I guess I'm supposed to feel some type of way, be emotionally or psychologically, all, oh my god, about it, right? Or terrified in real life. Yep, fuck you. Anyway, so, please do keep leaving more apologies on timing on that shit reek last night, solo cut, and the shit that went down over here by accident. When I came across shit out of the wild blue yonder. Weird shit, that. Anyway, timing on that shit reek, I'll tell you. Um, and by the way, while I'm at it, so those like over in TP and other places and these fuck sticks can stop trying to say littles list on giving that false shit out around the holidays again because that's what they fucking do around here. Fuck with little every year. And that list stands of hers and has all year in order to be her way of fighting back against these tragedy pimps and the reign of goddamn real terror in our lives, including Keys and Smiley and Hall, especially that recently where Smiley was clearly saying, you know, this is Little's list, etc., and then talking about her sexually, trying to body shame her, talking about her private areas being stretched with food products. That was pretty goddamn disgusting. Smiley's story there does not keep Justin from having her up on panel to talk about summer, though, does it? Nope. Even after this whole place, she's paid attention to strong nose Smiley. From her advent, I mean, hell, she called Don's dad, talked to him alone, knowing he had Alzheimer's, supposedly, allegedly, whatever. And then her second bout of almost whatever clout was when she went to Ben Hill, her and another, and they lied on neighbors and those actually protecting the properties against her and others trying to trespass onto them. She went directly to Justin at Hawkins County Police Department at that vigil with Dolly and Bullhorn and lied to him on those people guarding those properties and both were caught on video. And yeah, Smiley's just such a wonderful human being. Also, one of the only two in Summer's case to have gotten job applications from Pruitt, for sure. Her and Enchanted, if that tells you a goddamn thing, right? Wow, um, but yeah, yeah, Justin's got it right up there speaking on everything little, or everything, summer, and yeah, oh boy, all the things, right? All the things. No, what the hell to do? Smiley Predator. Nice. Um, just Mr. Rogers in the wrong neighborhood. Anyway, so right now I'm just getting there trying to fuck with Little's gear long list. But that she uses as a way to fight back against those like Smiley and BK and all the shit. Annabelle and all them. Even her own fucking sperm donor and others did fuck with shit last year with you and all that. So told her to keep it up all fucking year for all I gave a shit, you've seen many of them fuck with it. But they always love putting out that it's mine. Especially this time of year. It's not. It's littles. Alright. So fuck all y'all. With that right now, I see an uptick in it. And, you know, uh, I mean, enhanced, you've seen the recent and very rare list I put up for my V-Day and Christmas and whatnot, and that is indeed intended to share with Little, because where I go, she goes, and anything I do with her. But um, y'all in the members area have seen mine this year, and so they're starting that uptick on that shit again with Littles and whatnot. But so that they can stop the fuckery since they know in the background, since even that's not safe from little terrorist eyeballs, and the reason that they're targeting Littles. That's mine, and so there is a big difference. Um, and that way we can just get that the fuck out of the way, because I'm sick of the horse shit right now. But, what gets me is, uh, after that I did put that in the about section, right? And they're still trying to say Littles is mine, and mine has just been members area for what, a little bit, not very long. And Littles is clearly listed as Littles. But they're starting that shit again. Around the holidays, of course. Right? And you've got the biggest trolls doing it, and they're doing it to fuck with her again. So fuck all y'all. Anyway. Same crew, same shit, whatever. Rinse, repeat. Year after year, right? Fucking assholes. Ugh, my hands look awful dry. I think it's cold weather. Oh yeah, that would help. And hands, oh, they have problems in just that. I don't think that's quite a problem. I ain't got too many fucking issues. Mostly being a fucking straight criminal or Kool-Aid drinker, one or the other. But anyway, um, guys, I am kind of craving chocolate and rest, and been more in compiling and research mode and real life shenanigan mode lately, and trying to get things uh, for real reason, you know. So anyway, I just I don't think that's the reason they do it either. Enhance. They do it just to terrorize children and one of the smallest witnesses around Summer into her life, and someone who really lived in the road, just like they have Marlene, is just like they have Hunter, just like they have all the children around here. Yeah. And around Summer in her life. Um, it's the way of tampering with, tormenting the smallest that are already, trying to heal and trying to carry on. And it's sick. But that too is not anything new. If you've watched how they move through all the other cases, they have a tendency to do the same thing around with children or other witnesses that are minors and stuff in all the other cases as well. And all of ours are no exception. And it's, you know, I mean, look at what this entire group has done to Little, what they're willing to do, even if it in the end ended up like some Harmony Montgomery situation because they are placed with murder just in order for them to get hands on her, or for her to be forced by Monster and Stahl or others to feed them out all the information they thought she held because she's near me on some stuff. And that's the real reason they wanted to do all that. And Monster and Stahl wanted to do it for cash. And so he could abuse, and also as a way to abuse me and to get control of, one more thing. The most extreme thing. And then also their promise to what break and destroy me in every way they possibly could, and as a human being and whatever, right? Their promises from Penny to Jenny to Adrian to Monster to all of them. Shay, that was their, I mean, it's literally there on recording and shit with all of them. That was their goal. It's what they want. It's what they still want. To watch me and my life destroyed in every aspect. Remember that blackmail letter? Followed that shit to a T, ain't they? Enhanced. Damn sure have. And it started off, what? A couple nights later, followed with the sibling, the monster, Tiffany, all the rest. Scott H. Ain't none of us dumb, man. Criminals, tormentors, abusers, psychopaths, all behind icons. And otherwise, out in the open. Fair use, entertainment purposes only. Anyway, guys, yeah, it is a concerted effort, and it's been planned, pre-planned, replanned, rewoven, ends tied up about 60 different times throughout each cycle they get called out, or whatever they're doing at time throughout these several years, 5+ months. All these different targeting efforts against Little and I, and especially, and the other children around Summer, trying to get near all of them, including Summer's brothers, having people even embedded in the agencies her brothers are near, Don B and all of them trying to locate H, even at facilities he was at, dulling him, coming here and hunting him like fuck creep, all these things. Everybody around H using him blatantly. For some reason, Andrew and Allie playing in the attempted setup with Mama Bear and her daughter, which is some sick ass shit. That Mama Bear and her daughter are now trying to play flip script on, like, nobody knew, and all this. I ain't buying that. Look, no, I don't know. But H is definitely not even safe from those that should be closest to him, and that's pretty fucking devastating. That that poor kid can't trust nobody on earth. And I just hope he really does go to college, like he said the other day, and he too gets free from this area and the bullshit, and lives a good life and breaks change too. I could hear in his voice the other day when he even lied to his dad after he was lying to Andrew. Maybe Andrew knows about it and is trying to gloss over it, but Andrew was also trying to use him. But H is H, but like Doug was lying to his daddy, he does remember June 15th. You know what his truth and his testimony and his statements been between him and Ellie. But it looks to be even those closest to him are always trying to use him or trying to get that from him. And if anybody remembers from the way back, he asked in particular to be alone when he talked to Ellie. And not even Andrew or Allie present. Probably because they knew they're doing what they do right now. I don't know. But I know the other day it's on his voice told me he didn't trust any of them. He definitely played that off. But whatever. Man, just the sick shit done to all of them, no matter where they place or what they are, etc. Neighbor, friends, witnesses, all of them. I mean, this place is fucking with all these children, all of them, and it's terrible. And even their own. Monster Install, Andrew and Allen, just fuck them all. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. Oh, good lord. Ugh, I'm not touching that button. Red button. I'm not touching any button. Fuck all the buttons. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go have some fucking chocolate snack or something. Cause I really want some chocolate, but my belly's still full. I actually had really good barbecue and baked potato and all kinds of stuff tonight and finished it. Well, I was watching Josh for a minute and changed the time over here and all that. And I'm hoping maybe beyond my full belly I can fit in some chocolate. Maybe a movie. Just think about the new Indiana Jones or something. Again, maybe. Or hell, who knows? You know, the power of the button compels thee. So, but I'll probably try to put something on mute in the background and honestly probably continue to research and compile and stuff. Because it really, right now, with what's happening, is probably what's best and most important. Probably turn something on in the background, eat my snack, research, compile some more, post everything on the mounds. Um, Especially with what's circling and shaking right now, and with the shit that they're clearly getting up to, and seems to be all types of fuckery since that live the other night titled this. Somebody is a little angry or pissed or trying to use it to talk with shit or tempers. I don't know. Either way, always comes back to chicken or the egg. But there's a whole lot of motherfucking opportunistic motherfuckers that stepped in almost instantly for all kinds of reasons. Whether it be hunting for tragedy event purposes, others way back and targeting reasons, and I don't know, a whole lot of people from the beginning after that alert went out. I'll touch back to chicken feed and cornbread, and it's just so weird. So many of those encircle that marathon, attempted setups, the extreme terror and targeting of certain ones around summer, blackmail efforts. No, I can tell them as I see them, and I have from the beginning. So I'll continue to compile. They can continue their friendship. Apparently enhanced. The weird part is that they should have probably waited till part two because, as you recall, I spent 10 hours doing that and I wasn't even close to done yet. And probably won't be until the final everything occurs, but one day. But anyway, I was planning on doing a part two to that and I'll eventually get there. Probably the next few days, depending on stuff. But yeah, it apparently made some folks feel some type of way, and then definitely what came flying out of the hat last night, though very few eyes were on, or could have discerned what that might have been. Um, the timing on Solo popping up on PGs within just minutes of that after being poofed for eons since that last circuit it made, right? After all the threats against me and all this other shit, right? And then people showing up my door and then Fred and the jail stuff shaking there and all that, and Ziggy giving the oopsies drop in her life at one point that it was because, oh, I don't know, there was really something floating around the YouTube streets that was bad and did turn out to be something, right, amongst this place. Some have been listening. Anyway, Charming is a bitch. Alright, so anyway, snack, something on the background. I'll continue doing my thing on some level here. And I'm semi gonna rest. Hopefully. But anyway, yeah. Let me see. Okay. I don't know. I like this song. It's got that peaceful feeling to it. Anyway, I know a lot of you are cooking, got family, and y'all running them up. Tired, exhausted. I hope all of you this week enjoy your holidays, your family, your loved ones, or your fuzzy critters, or just find some happiness in this holiday-driven period. Anyway, but because I know how stressful it can be, and how great many of you are tired and exhausted, and probably sick of looking at a fucking kitchen too, or will be in the next few days. So, anyway, I hope y'all get chill time and family time or happy time, all the good things. All right. And, anyway, as always, please do share the domestic violence / universal hand signal trail. It can and does save lives of many types and varieties, not just abductions or all these things. I mean, it can save so many in so many ways, y'all. From those who are nonverbal, or those who have disability, or those who have had strokes, or those who are choking, or whatever, or at home alone having emergencies and can reach a device and do the hand signal through electronic means to someone who may recognize it, who has learned it online. You know, children who are too small but know the hand signal. I mean, that could even be taught before maybe they even can use, like 911 or phone well, just silently in hollows where you might be able to get Wi-Fi and get help in time. But if your abuser, you have no chance at using an actual cell phone to dial 911 or signal enough to get it out. But you or your children could use a hand signal, especially as hopefully one day these call centers and tech meet up and they'll have visual means. I know some across the country already do. But yeah, even in public, private, wherever, man, that hand signal alone can save so many lives. It can, and it's been proven too, and I think it's as essential and as important as 911 and learning that or teaching that to children and everyone. And the more you share it, the more people will recognize it, learn it, be able to use it, or identify it. Right? It can save so many, so many. Including those like Summer and her brothers, my children, or anybody's. Can help women leave paper trails or get help in time in places where they think it's body bag only territory, especially if they try to reach it. Um, or it leaves paper trails and evidence and proof instead of all these men running around with drop charges or no witnesses except for the woman's word against or the children's word against or all these things. Anyway, please share it as you can if you can and if you want to do that, appreciate it. And as always, please share Summer's picture, information, and caller by her name. And by information, I do not mean YouTube. I don't mean social media. I don't mean any of that. I don't even mean any of us speaking around all of this about our lives, our perspectives, our opinions, whatever. We are not the information. All right. And though you all put great weight in everything, all we can ever really do is say what we've seen, heard, etc., live near, whatever, right? But, and even on June 15th, there are a great many people that day, and, not everything, all of everybody's seen or heard or anything is I mean, it's, you know, not all things are going to be part of whatever the final puzzle and answer is. A great many things are going to be wrong or they're not going to fit into whatever or this and other, you know, and you can't make everything a thing. And so all any of us can ever do is speak on some of what we witnessed, seen, heard, lived near, our experiences, our opinions, our lives lived near one another, all that. We're not the information, okay? Um, so when I say share Summer's picture, information, color, I mean stick with local and surrounding police agencies, TBI, FBI, and local investigative journalists. I do not mean by journalists anything remotely like JLR, Bullhorn, Enton's, Nations, any of the Grace type bullshits, or any of that fucking tragedy pimp bullshit garbage channels and journalists, okay? Not either. And I do beg of all of you, so these creators cannot use you, further mindfuck you, harm you, get you wrapped up, use your heartstrings against you and all this. Keep you off course, keep you from being able to recognize when they're lying to you, misleading you this and that. Please go to the Fed's website, read the Q&A on Summer and her case. Right? There's so many questions they answer, from property search to data to this to that. I mean, all the basics are there, man. And so many of the narratives all of these creators still feed you all are debunked immediately. If you just go to the Fed's website and look at the Q&A on Summer and her case, it's there for that purpose. It's also in articles by Jeff Bobo in the Rogers Review. Okay? It only takes a couple seconds, guys, to go over and please, please read that. Please. If you have a couple seconds to watch a clip channel or something funny or something targeted at one of us or everything or anything, you've got a couple seconds, minutes to spare to go Google, find that and read it. So they can't do this to you all anymore. Okay? So they can't use your hearts against you, and they can't hurt you with subs or milk you anymore. And so they can't use you all to slander, libel, harass, be their pebbles, falsely call 1-800-TBI, be turned in crazy shit to take away from Summer's case, waste agents' time, all this shit to create more drama and hoaxes and everything else to help terrorize us in real life or commit crimes against us in real life. And all these things and the harassment of us that you all are used for. And I'm not talking about Summer. Please watch for that in every case, including all those that they're covering now and will in the future, till they're stopped. If you truly care about these victims, survivor spiders, their families, communities, law enforcement, you care about real information and a return to the basics and not normalizing this stuff in society. Please help stop these tragedy pimps and what they do in every case. That's how you truly help these victims, survivors, spiders, their families, law enforcement in their cases. You stop these tragedy pimps and you do not help them normalize this in society. But anyway, please do share Summer's picture, information, and color bar. But you all have a good morning, good evening, and good night wherever y'all are. And do remember the little pebbles and little sparks. And that one voice can make a difference. Even if you think your voice won't or somebody else's or a singular can't, it can. Alright. One little thing, any little thing, all the little things matter. Alright.
Tell me something that I don't know. Give me nothing but love and hope. I hope I can find my paradise. Deep down under, and all I've seen beyond the wonder, still I dream. I know I can make that sacrifice. What is hopeless and what is real? I wish I knew how I feel. I hope I can find that love inside. Give me shelter, bring me along. There's a place where we all belong. Still I wonder, where's my paradise? And I'm my paradise. And I'm my paradise. Out of the darkness, show me the way. We all get lost, falling astray. Hold me close and tell me everything's alright. Waves turning, the sun goes down. The sun is the greatest sound. Where's my paradise? And the road it goes, and your soul alone takes me back where we started. When you're all alone, your heart will go. They say that home is where the heart is. I wonder where the wind blows, the reason why it blows so close. I never loved, I'm slowing down, but growing up is getting older. Got a feeling home and be alone tonight. And all the rain keep falling down, the world don't stop, it's spinning round. In your heart, on a problem, getting lost, being home. I'm from paradise. Oh, paradise, from my paradise. Sing a song for you because the mood is right. Let's go 16 on a Saturday night. My girl, she is passed out, she's not feeling alright. 24 hours would be a long time to be lying in bed from the previous night. I'll say I hear you drink myself a beer. all night long. Sing this song and go on me. Yeah, tomorrow will come and the sun will shine. Well, I'll be sitting here right by your side. So let the music soothe your soul. Let the music take control. Music comes back to you. Things don't work out right, you gotta push on through. Keep on running, keep on moving. Everything's gonna be alright. So keep on running, keep on loving. Every little thing's gonna be alright. If you love this choice after me, don't tell me what you got, girl, baby, please tell me what you need. Well, I'm gonna be there, I'm a blessed, but I'll never say never. Cause I could talk today about this future place forever. And nothing is a mountain where nothing is out of your reach. It's just another love song, just another melody. So keep believing in your dream, like the one it seems sometimes. And let the air you breathe, got everything you need for tonight. Far from this place, running away. So keep on running, oh, keep on moving, yeah. Everything's gonna be alright. So keep on running, oh, keep on loving, yeah. Every little thing's gonna be alright. Playing on your radio, coming through your stereo, and everybody's getting down. You can't seem to let it go, running like a video. You're haunted by the weight of the sound. In your eyes, you focus on the light. And for tonight, just relax, let's get high. The sun it is sinking low, I'm thinking that it's time to go.